I'm like, happy Friday. So, everybody, and yesterday was Juneteenth Day, right? Juneteenth. It's a holiday now. Federal holiday. So, I got this download. You know how when things are, you know what I mean, when you're going through a major upgrade, like everything is real quiet. You're like, I can't hear nothing. Nothing's coming through. It seems real quiet. It's real still. Nothing's moving. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but this is what I experienced yesterday. It was real quiet. I mean, my heart was swelled up. I was feeling, you know what I mean, grateful, and I was feeling, you know what I mean, like, because the dialogue with the ancestors, it should be a daily navigation through this journey. You know what I mean? Like, if you sit long enough in quiet, you get a message. But what I kept hearing was a lot of people feeling alone yesterday. A lot of, like I said, it was quiet. It was so quiet. It was quiet, quiet. Like it was almost like we were afraid to say that we missed someone, or afraid to acknowledge that we were feeling pain in our heart. We were missing people. We were missing our ancestors. Like for some reason, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people celebrated the day, music, fun, fair, cookouts, what have you. But there were the ones who just sat in silence, feeling the void, feeling the void. They said, find peace there, find peace in the void. Whatever that means for you. So a lot of people rushing around, moving around real fast, not really thinking about what the day really means, and how that day has been fought for so long, and finally it's an actual day. You know, um, I don't care what your heritage is. Ancestors are ancestors. You feel me? Everybody's ancestors went through something. I fortunately have several different sets of ancestors, which could be confusing at times because, like I have to really pay attention to who's tapping in, who I'm tapping into. That's probably why, I fought it for so long throughout my life, because, like, all right, I was getting all these messages, and it was like, you know what I mean, like my indigenous background, my Italian, my Irish, my black, my Jesus, Nigerian. I mean, like it goes on and on. Like it's for real, for real, for real. And to look at me, you see something out. You know what I mean? Like most people perceive me to be Spanish. Oh wait, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like once they get to once we get to, you know what I mean, I get to know people and then open up to them, you know what I mean? Like they're like, wow. You know what I mean? I knew there was just something about you, just the way you carry yourself, right? And I'm feeling like a lot of people out there are just finally tapping into who they are and their ancestors, and experiencing the gifts that their ancestors have bestowed upon them. And you know what I mean? Like this hasn't been easy for a lot of people, and they're, you know what I mean? Where you were the one that was speaking about it, and you know what I mean, bringing the attention to the gifts that your ancestors bestowed upon you, and people were like, "Oh Lord, let's just take them to the crazy house right now." Or maybe there was a time in your life where you were fighting it, and you know what I mean, like you didn't understand, so you used drugs to drown it out, but it only made it intensified, or you drank to drown it out. But you know what I mean? You felt lousy, you know what I mean? And your body just rejected it, right? It was, they just kept saying, find peace in the quiet. Find peace in the quiet. Everything is fine. You're never alone. Always here. Even though it's quiet, and you might feel alone, and You know, not everybody understands your vision or nobody understands the way you move. That's okay. That's fine. Nobody has to understand why you move the way you move. It's okay. It's okay. They don't have to get it. They're not meant to get it because it's not their journey. It's yours. You know, it's yours. I'm just gonna bless us here with any evil, any negative, anything. I just want to thank my ancestors for being here with me and with us in this moment. I hope you take something from this. You don't, you don't. That's fine too. Um, just tap into your own gifts. Everybody has a gift. A gift of intuition. You know what I mean? Like your gut tells you something's safe or something's not safe. That's your intuition. That's your ancestors alarming you to something that you need to pay attention to. Like, see, that's the thing. People misunderstand when someone says use your intuition. They're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" But if your gut tells you, like, or you feel weird around certain people, or that's your ancestors alerting you to pay attention. Pay attention. So, with that being said, let's see. They said be okay with the silence. Be okay with the quietness. A lot of cycles are closing out. A lot of relationships, friends, family, jobs. A lot of things are ending right now for you, for somebody. Okay. Happy Friday. TGIF. Right? Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. What'd you do today? Did a little grocery shopping. Went to the gym. Took care of me. I do a few more things tomorrow. My nails will be done tomorrow. But I went to the gym. Went to the gym. And see what. Lean into the peace. Lean into the quiet. Listen. Go out in nature. Listen to the birds. Talk to the birds. Watch the chipmunks. Watch the cardinals and the blue jays going around. Listen to the owl hooting in the background. Just sit in peace. Just sit in quiet. You know what I mean? Today's society, all they want to do is just knock everything out, and I gotta have a phone in my face. I gotta have music on constantly. Now, mind you, music does help some people concentrate. I'm not taking that away from that. But at the same time, like to sit in absolute silence. Take nothing personal. Didn't happen to you, it happened for you. Right? 808. You keep saying you're not alone, you're not alone. Somebody feels alone. Big hug. Big virtual. You gotta be comfortable in your own skin. You gotta be comfortable in the silence. You can't always keep the noise going. The noise has to stop at some point. You know what I mean? You have to be okay in the silence. You gotta be like embrace it. Right? Embrace the quiet. Listen to the messages that come through. You know, you're not going crazy. It's your ancestors talking to you. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's gonna be general, but all I kept hearing was you're not alone. Embrace the quiet. Find peace there. Find peace in the quiet. I know that sounds like a cliche. Peace and quiet, whatever, but I'm just saying, find peace in the quiet stillness of it all. Right? Somebody's somebody just said, yeah, that date is coming. That date is approaching, or that date already passed. Snow down here. I was getting ready to get emotional there. What's that? Well, I had to fight that one. You're not alone. Lean into the peace. Find the peace there. Ooh. Ooh. So we got the Star, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. With the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's hopeful, wishing on a star, speaking to their ancestors. That's what I'm hearing. Like somebody is actually conversing with their ancestors. That's what you see that light. It's just like somebody's. I can't make this up. Somebody's really sitting in quiet and peaceful, and they're having a conversation, and they're like I said, a daily conversation with your ancestors helps you navigate this journey that we call life. And we don't realize it sometimes until later on in life that everything happens for a reason. May not make sense at the time, but everything happens for a reason. Somebody's actually having a conversation with their ancestors. You know what I mean? And they're very hopeful that the road ahead and the advice that they're receiving from their ancestors is gonna take them where they want to go. Somebody's also feeling left out in the cold. Somebody's feeling alone. Like I said, you're not alone. Cannot make this up. Somebody is feeling alone. And your ancestors are saying you're not alone. I'm right here. I'm right here by your side. I'm right here. Somebody is feeling so alone. Like they could have 1,000 people around them, but they're feeling alone. They're feeling alienated. They're feeling isolated. But, you know, they're going to have their wish fulfillment. They have wish fulfillment on the way. Even though they're feeling left out in the cold, you know what I mean? And they're talking to their ancestors and saying, why? Somebody's asking a lot of questions. They're asking their ancestors a lot of questions. Why did it happen this way? Why did it happen? Why did it have to happen that way? You know what I mean? The ancestors are saying you're not alone. You are not alone. And everything you're wishing for is going to come true. Somebody's got hopes and dreams, but they're blocking their blessings. That's what I just heard. Somebody's blocking their blessings because they're in this Five of Pentacles. They're feeling so alone. Like the people that they most want to talk to are no longer here. The people they most need are no longer here in the physical realm. You know what I mean? And they're feeling so, damn, this is some heavy ass energy. I don't even know why I'm even doing this shit because this is really heavy. Got me want to cry. Who the fuck? They're saying you're not alone. Just find peace in the quiet. Find peace in the quiet because very soon, whatever it is you're hoping and wishing for, it's coming. It's coming. Find peace in the quiet. Find peace there. You know what I mean? You're not alone. They're there. They are there. You're not alone. Keep talking to them, they said. Keep talking to them. They're guiding you. They're helping you navigate. Don't give up. Just feeling like you missed out or, you just missed out. You're not, you know what I mean? Like, holding back. Like, you're not really moving forward. You're feeling like you missed out on something. You didn't miss out on anything. Because what was meant for you will not pass. What's meant for you will not pass you. Regardless. No, will not pass you. So you didn't miss out on shit. Your Pentacles can't make it up. You're getting ready to get your wishes fulfilled. Your soul tribe is coming. Your ancestors are bringing what you need. They're bringing what you need. Don't give up hope. Whatever project you're working on, it's going to be very successful. Four of Wands. Your foundation is going to be really solid. Anything you feel like you lost by losing loved ones, it's going to be restored. You've been strong. You've been strong. You've been strong. You've been solid. You've been there for people who were never there for you. Took what they could and left you for dead. But your ancestors never left you. That's the part that they want you to acknowledge. That they want you to understand. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me be corrected. They want you to understand that they never left you. And they've seen your strength. They have seen you walk through fire by yourself. Physically by yourself. They just was there with you the whole time. They get ready to give you back. Whatever you think you might have lost, it's about to be back. You got to have it all again. Celebrations, working together, projects, you didn't lose nothing. You didn't miss no opportunity because you Smith you was never gonna pass you. Right? Your wishes are gonna be fulfilled. You are going to be happy again. You're not alone. You're never alone. Please understand. You're never alone. You may feel like it. You may feel like it. Feel like you lost a lot. What's meant for you will not pass you. You're not alone. Ever are you alone. They walk beside you. You just can't see them. You could probably even feel them and be like, what the hell? I was in the store the other day. I swear on everything I love. I was in the store the other day. I was in line and somebody touched my left side of my back under my shoulder blade like twice. Now I turned around. There was a man behind me, but he was too far away to touch me. And I'm like, what is that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then I left out the store, got in the car. I got in the car, I sat in the car, and I didn't close the door quite yet because I was putting stuff where I needed to put it, and the door closed behind me. I was like, whoa, scared me. But then I was automatically, well, it was not automatically, but I was scared. I was like, fuck, you know what I mean? What was that? You know what I mean? First thing, somebody's touching me in the damn store. I'm like, okay. Then I get outside in the car. And that freaked me out when feeling like somebody touched my back twice. Like they were like, I'm here. And I'm like, I'm here. And I'm like, whoa. Turned around. I looked. The man probably thought I looked at the man like he was crazy. I was like, but he wasn't close enough to touch me. Okay. So then I go outside, I get in the car, and then I'm putting stuff where I need to put it, and then the door shuts behind me, and I went boom. I was like, so it caught my attention. Now, mind you, this was on the 18th, okay? And then yesterday was the 19th, where I got the message, you're never alone. You're never alone. It may seem quiet right now, but it's just because things are happening behind the scenes, and you can't quite see. You're not supposed to see. It's supposed to be. It's just gonna come when it's supposed to come. Nothing. What's meant for you is not gonna pass you. So anyway, I kept hearing like, find peace in the quiet. Find peace there in the quiet place. And I'm like, somebody. But it was. I talk to my ancestors every day. I like candles for them. I leave them candy. I leave them fruit. You know what I mean? Even tobacco for the ones who smoke. You know what I mean? And I talk to them and ask them to protect me and my children. Even though my children aren't around me on a constant basis, and my grandchildren, I don't see them all the time. I don't even hear from them all the time because everybody has their own life. But believe me when I tell you, I pray for them and their protection and everything I love. You can come for me, but don't fuck with my babies. No. No. Nah. No. I pray for them. I got cold chills. Oh my God, I got cold chills. Oh my God. I got cold chills. Yo, can you see me? Yo, fuck with my babies. They come for me all day long. I'm strong. I can handle it. Even if I can't, I'm going to weather that storm. Even if it teases the fuck out of me, I'm going to weather it. But don't come for mine. Don't come for my legacy. That would be your person. Ten of Swords. That just popped out. So what I just heard, somebody trying to come for y'all. Somebody wants you to be in your feelings and feeling bad and so depressed and so, oh my God, no. Because see, what's at the bottom of the deck? 10-10. Somebody might be seeing 10-10. It's the 10 of Pentacles, baby. So what they tried to do, or what they thought they was doing by trying to make you feel isolated and alone, you got too many ideas. You got too many guardians. See all them guardians around you, boy? You, you can't be. You walked away from something. What are you thinking about walking away from something? Yeah, you wait for something to come in. Yeah. Your ancestor said it's coming. Just take that chance. End something. Start something. The ending is going to be a new beginning. You got options. I'm saying you got options. You've been waiting patiently. United Pentacles, you've been patiently waiting. You're developing. You've been planning. You've been strategizing. Choice. You got a choice. You got a decision. It could be career, living arrangements, it could be love, it could be a lot of different things. Love is a choice to this too. You know what I mean? It could be in love. You could have choices in love, or you could have a soulmate looming or lingering or whatever the case is, but you have choices. Somebody, I just heard, know your worth. Know your worth. Stop tolerating shit that's beneath you. Mm-hmm. Somebody's going along just to get along because of the comfortability of it. You know what I mean? They know how to move with it. It's comfortable, it's predictable. But somebody's selling themselves short. Justice and the Ace of Cups. Okay, there's new love here. Somebody's been settling for some fake shit. And justice is about to come in and balance the shit out. Might get ready to get new love. New love. Stop. Somebody's thinking about you from the past. Or you're thinking about your ancestors. You know, your passed on loved ones. That's what I just heard. You're reminiscing of, you know, your past on loved ones. And they're telling you they're here. They're right here. You're not alone. You are not alone. It may seem quiet. It may seem like you can't hear them on certain days when you really need to hear from them. Or you need to hear something or see a number, an angel number, or see their birthday, you know what I mean? Like on a license plate or on a phone or on a TV or somewhere. And you don't see anything. And it's just like, where are you? They're always there. They're just giving you an opportunity to rest. I just heard. Because some, you know what I mean? Some people might be getting a lot of downloads, like a lot of angel numbers, a lot of songs that trigger you, like, oh my God, or even smells of your passed on loved ones. They're here. They're with you. You're not alone. Maybe a King of Pentacles, or sign, Taurus, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody. I just heard a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn male could be ill, under the weather. Not doing well. Thinking about you. Thinking about how they, you know, had a higher level commitment with you, or interesting. I mean, not interesting, but a solid connection with you, and maybe they show something over you. They do love you, whoever they are. They got the lovers. Maybe somebody chose something. They would see somewhere else. Somebody loves you. King of Wands could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's going through this right now. Where you're hearing your ancestors and they're telling you, you know, Everything happens for a reason. It didn't happen to you, it happened for you. Or this could be there's a high out there. This could be somebody who's an ancestor now. By yourself. Who's telling you you're not alone. I'm here. My loyalty is still with you. Whether I'm there or not, I still love you. I see your hard work. I see your patience. I know you've been confused with all these choices. I know you feel like, you know what, which way do I go? Which way do I go? The fool, you know, but justice is going to be served. You've been waiting for a long time. You've been waiting for a long time. This Ten of Pentacles. And you've experienced a lot of this Ten of Swords for people close to you, family, friends, lovers. Okay. Ancestor said it, you're not alone. You're not alone. Hangman. You've been in isolation. You have been in isolation, but in that isolation, you still were loving. You still care. Like I said, you still pray for the ones you love, regardless if you've seen them or not. Whether you talk to them or not. Be patient. You have been patient. This is going to be the reward. Page of Wands. Best news is coming. The cops. Happiness. Family. Barbecues. Queen of Wands. Queen of God. Chariot moving forward. A new beginning coming in. Something that you're going to be able to celebrate. Wheel of Fortune. Tables are turning. The ancestors have said, before you will not pass you, baby. They say you. They now know you know who you are. Temperance, you've been patient. You've been single, solitary. And you've been through hard things. You've experienced and every form. Family, loss, love, you know, death. You still strong. Still on your own. Still talk to your birds. Hung out in nature. I don't know what the hell I got in my eye, but it's bothering me. And you've been patient. Temperance. You deserve everything that you get ready to get, Bookie. You went through the dark and the rebirth. You went through the dark night, so. Yes, you did, baby. Page of Cups. Somebody wants to send you a note, a message, but you know, nah. Six of Pentacles. Somebody wishes they would have gave to you instead of bread coming to you. You work hard, baby. You've been hard worker. 8-8 messages. You've been seeing a lot of eights. Somebody's in their head because they would have communicated something to you. They would have told you about something. Instead, they did some slick shit. But your ancestors saw it, is what I just heard. Your ancestors saw it all. The betrayal, the backstabbing. And they watched you handle it like an empress. Like the queen you are. You just took it with a grain of salt and was like, copy that. Copy that. Because you know who you are. You know your duality. You know you haven't always been of the light. You know what I mean? Like, we all have a balance and duality. We have a dark and a light. It just takes, the wise ones remove themselves before the dark can take over again. So see, we've evaluated both sides. Collective. You waiting for your shit's coming, baby. Something's about to hit. Something about to hit. It's about to hit. It's about to hit. New beginnings are on the way. No more burdens. No more burdens. Why I say that? Because the Six of Wands is right there. You've been resting. You've been resting. You're staying out the way. Ghost. You've been ghost. You've been in your king of swords, and I mean that whole the king of swords. You've been in your logical. You ain't been down here in your heart. You've been logical. Somebody wants to come in with all affairs. Somebody wants to be all lovey-dovey. And you're like, I ain't with that shit right now. I got shit to do. These days, the days of crying and not understanding and, feeling alone, being confused about which path to take. Somebody's confused. Somebody's trying to rush in. It's 10:10. Look at that shit. 10:10. I'm telling you, I see in 10:10. Yeah. Somebody wants to rush in. The clock is ticking. Somebody's trying to balance shit out, trying to juggle shit. Boom, boom, boom. A choice to be made. High priestess. They know who the fuck you are. You've been learning new shit. You've been learning, man. You've been learning and growing and moving around. Look at you now. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, Queen of Hearts. Yeah. But you out of your head. You ain't in your head no more. You know the ancestors got you. They even took the blindfold off. You see things so clear, crystal clear now. People wonder why you're not coming around. People wonder why they can't get in touch with you. People have to get to know you all over again. Ancestors said you're not alone. Find peace in the quiet. You know there's nothing. You know that love, that fake love was there. You wanted it to be real. You knew it wasn't. Whatever. That's the Ace of Swords. That's the fucking truth. Motherfuckers is trying to play in your face. Oh, yeah. Love you. You're the best. While you were doing for them. While you was providing for them. And then when it got to the point where you was like, okay, well, we need to have this equal give and take, then all of a sudden you get a problem. Yeah, that's all. Five of Cups now. Now they wishing they had that cushion now. They wishing they had that cushion now. They're like, damn. Now they realize, you loved them. You might have been stern as fuck, but you loved them. You might have led with an iron fist, but they know you loved them. They know you had their best interest at heart. And the ancestors said you got the best. They got your best interest at heart. Cycles are closing out. New beginnings are coming. Judgment. You've been praying long enough. Ancestors said it's your time, baby. New beginnings are coming. Ace of Wands. Can't make this shit up. A magician, baby. You've been alchemizing the fuck out of that pain, that silence you've been sitting in, that hermit mood. You pulled back from society, you pulled back from family, friends, and whoever. You've been holding back your energy. You've been stingy with your energy, bro. You've been stingy with your energy before a good reason. Before a good reason. People want you to move around fast. They want you to be that reckless, off the cuff, rushing in, saving the day. No, fuck that. That's just the devil trying to get you to go back to your old way. That's a wrap. Because you're the emperor now. Male or female. There's Leo, Sagittarius. No, Aries, emperor. Give your fire sign. There's the sun there. My sister said they will never leave your side. Never, ever, ever. They got you covered, baby. This bubble. 71. They got you covered. Angel level covered. I just heard. All 7 of y'all. Word? There's 7 of you? What? Oh. No. Word? Okay. I heard more than 7, but 7 is the number I'm speaking. But that's unity. That's stability. Okay, the moon. Some things that are coming that you won't see yet. It's okay. 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, because it'll move you right under calm waters. Calm waters. The wounded warrior, but you stayed 10 toes down, baby, through all the adversity. They're trying to trip you out your spot. You had to show them how to play the game, baby. Some of y'all probably just learned how to play chess. Something you should have been learned, but you chose to be lazy. Let's see what we got from our ISIS. Let's see what's happening. Mother. You want to tell us, mother? What you gonna say, mother? What you good. I'm just saying 10:14. That's a significant day. Hey, shorty. Hope I don't get tagged for this copyright shit. Music in the background. Oh, come on. What the hell is that? I put this shit up so it won't get in my eye. Okay, I'm gonna get some wine for me. Yo! Yo, I'm telling you, this mother ice cream dollars. Come on, my bar. What are you doing, my bar? You're taking too long. Come on. That's too many. Oh my god, that's too many. It's like 7 cards. Come on, my bar. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Okay, here we go. Salesman of potency. Okay. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field. Focusing your power and intentions, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into the light and life. Wow, you are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as part of your spiritual practice. Yo, I keep getting this. Like, they want me to go on these social medias and shit. I'm on YouTube. Nobody really knows me on YouTube. Nobody even really barely watches me on YouTube, but they want me to go on to social medias with this and like push it out there. But magic and rituals. Wow, this is crazy. Who's doing magic, okay? Effects in the external world can be created through inner practice. Heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in the physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice as you grow in grace, love, and ability with wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transform your outer world. Like I just said, I can make this shit up. You don't want me to go on this shit. I mean, like, one of my children, she's like, wow, just do it, just do it, just do it. There's a lot of people out here that are doing it and they're lying. Sow this. Abundance and sow this. What is this? Abundance in many forms is increasing in flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. Lord, I am over it, mother of life. When I was younger, they called me Mother Divine. And then I became all kinds of people's mothers. When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. I'm done right now, okay? Like I just said, like I got all these downloads yesterday, but it was quiet. It was real quiet. It was like you gotta go, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta. I'm like, I don't wanna put myself. YouTube is different than social media. Social media is an immediate hit, right? Where YouTube is a gradual hit. Nobody finds you until they find you, right? Or they find the video when they're meant to find it, whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm really seriously being pushed. Divine sisterhood, letting divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations. Community and friendship is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born, who wish to help you and whom you can help too as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. Yo, okay, yeah. Can you see this? Okay, can you okay, I gotta get a whole another setup here. Whatever. Yo. Yeah. Monology. Oh no, what is this? Whatever. Okay. Why did you do that? No. What happened? No. No. Okay. Hopefully it'll come back. Yo, that was weird as hell. Like you don't even understand. Like something just like bloop and just wow. This energy is potent as hell, y'all. It's potent right now. So be more careful. Tapping into these energies in these portals. Okay. What are we at from the Moonology? Or what does she want to say, guys? What do you want to tell us, guys? You know, that was weird. That was weird. You know, like I said, synchronicities, like numbers, like somebody touching my back in the freaking store. The door shutting for me. I didn't even have to close it. They closed it for me to make sure I was safe because there was all these people around me. I was like, yo, what is going on? Freaked my ass out. I went on about my day and then I didn't think about it until yesterday. And I was like, yo, what? Huh? What? Oh, God. Okay. And I kept hearing, you're not alone. You're not alone. Tell them they're not alone. Tell them to find peace in that quiet. Find peace there in that quiet right now. Because it's preparing you. You're being prepared. Something beautiful and big and bold is about to come. Yay! Open your eyes. You heard mother. She said, open your eyes. You see it? It's coming. What you got? It's time to release negativity. Oh, Lord. Full moon Scorpio. Okay. Full moon Scorpio. Maybe dealing with somebody with Scorpio in their chart, but it's saying release negativity. Anything that's not sustaining you, making you, moving you forward, contributing, pouring into you, it's not worth it. Release it. A new start is coming. New moon. You got a new moon coming up? I think the 29th or something. Mercury retrograde is coming up too. Alrighty, a new start is coming. Hold your vision, baby. Fixed moon, hold your vision. Whatever that vision is, it's coming. Oh, two more. Shit. Okay. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. A personal issue reaches resolution. New moon in Cancer, and at the bottom of the deck, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. You might be a fire sign with some water in your chart and some earth, air. You probably got all the elements. That's what makes you so fucking dangerous. Excuse my language. You got every element in you, Bookie. That's why you're such a recluse. That's why you're so far removed. That's why people don't understand you. That's why your ancestors protect you as much as they do. Because you got every element in you. Every damn one of them. Mm-hmm. That's why you've been different. That's why you are different. That's why you're loved. Because you can relate to every element. Earth, water, fire, air. You got them all in you. That's what makes you even more dangerous. Because you got all the elements in you. Every one of them. Key. Receiving a gift. Receiving a gift. Mystical keeper. You're gonna be receiving a gift soon, collective. Might be through court, inheritance, marriage. Gain a lot of money. Okay, it'll be an inheritance. That's what I just heard. Ooh, sad news though. And the marriage card fell out sideways. Somebody might you've been married to might get money. Maybe they're gonna my condolences. I just heard somebody passed away. Great happiness though. It's all yours. It's coming, baby. Ooh, a long way. It's been a long journey, Bookie. High, high honors, bro. I told you, you ain't alone. The ancestors is right here with you, sitting right there, protecting you and yours. Even if they betrayed you, they still protected them because it came from you. There's no bad. I'm gonna leave it there, collective. Love and light. Until the next time. I'll probably be back because it's Friday, you know. I mean, this is the only time I can really push them out there. When I'm called or when I'm, feeling like it, I'm gonna end the mood. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. I've been like,